In this lesson, we're gonna learn how to clear plates in fine dining. The objective here is to do everything as less noise as possible, less interruption to the guest, and with style and finesse that shows the guest you know exactly what you're doing.
If you're here, it's probably because you want to feel confident in fine dining service. Master fine dining service with the Waitress Academy training programs. You'll never again feel anxious about working at the top restaurants in the world. Learn more at www.thewaitersacademy.com.
Now again, we need to follow the basic rules. What are those? The first thing and the most important thing is to clear plates only when all the guests are done eating. Alright, we are going to discuss how to find out if the guests are done and then how to approach them and do the cleaning plates. But make sure that you clean the plates only when every guest is finished with the meal. The next thing is to clear always with your right hand from the right side of the guest. No exceptions here, unless of course the table is next to the wall and you can go from the right side, you're going to do it from the left. The next thing is you clear first the ladies and then everybody else. Another point is again to go clockwise while you're doing this. Right? Now, let's do the steps. When the guests are finished eating, some guests will follow the rule because they know the etiquette and they will place their silverware the way it's placed here at 5 o'clock, fork and knife together. Some guests don't follow the etiquette or they don't know the etiquette and they will just leave their silverware like that. But, for example, you will observe them that they are just talking, not eating, laying back in the chair. There are some visuals that you can read the table and decide, I believe this table now is done. You have a rule that once the table is done with the food, you have maximum of 3 minutes to go to this table and buzz it. So, I will suggest that once you observe the guests are not eating no more, they're just talking, relaxing, you wait a little bit, give them a couple more seconds or a minute, and if you still see that nobody's eating, then you approach the table and you ask exactly this question. Ladies, are you through with your meal? Ladies, are you through with your meal? Now, if they say yes, you will also ask, did you enjoy it? How was everything? Tasty? Everything was prepared as promised? Ask them, let them say yes. That confirms for them also that they enjoyed their meal and everything like that. Of course, if they say, well, this and this and this, that is a complaint and we are going to cover that in the next lessons. But right now, you are coming to the table. Are you through with your meal? Yes, we are through. Did you enjoy? Was everything prepared as promised? Yes, everything was excellent. Thank you so much. May I take your plate? Yes. Now, this lady did not put the fork and the knife together, right? So, what we are going to do is we are going to make sure that it's secured properly and then we remove the dish. So you're going to move this fork here, remove it, step back. The same service procedure when we are serving the food. We do not interrupt the guests, coming close to them, moving hands and everything like that. Nothing like that. We are standing here, right there where the corner of the table is. You take a step with your right foot. You use your right hand. Left hand is free. It goes on the back. And you move the plate nice and easy. You step back. You move this hand to your this plate to the left hand. You go clockwise to the next guest. Usually, you should not ask for permission no more. You ask the first person, may I? They know that you're collecting the dish. Everything is fine. Just make the same thing. You're standing like half a meter away from the table. Take a little step with the right hand. Now, this hand now is with the plate. So you don't hold it in front of you and right there in front of the face of the guest. You hold it up here. Take the plate. Step back. When you have more than 2 guests, let's say you have 3 guests or 4 guests. Now, if you have 3 guests, it's not so complicated because you can just place the plate on top and move around. Take the other plate and then you go. But let's say you have more plates and you have more guests. Like in this case, we have also side dishes. Need to do the right thing. You're picking up the plate. You pick up the second plate. Now, we need to stack a couple more plates here, but there's food. Make sure that this service procedure is done not in front of the guest, but you're gonna turn a little bit on the side. The guest not seeing what you're doing, not because it's inappropriate, because it's not pleasant to see. You're gonna scrub the food, nice and easy, to the bottom plate, secure the knife and the fork, and move and collect the rest of the plates. Now, if you have a dish, side dish that stands on the left side of the guest, like a side salad or whatever, you're gonna collect that from the left side. Okay? Not from the right. We're not reaching all the way to the left of the table in front of the guest with all those plates and everything. No. When the dish is served from the left side, on the left side, put on the left side of the guest, then we are going to collect it as well from the left side. Just go around, pick it up, pick it up. And now, if that was the main course, we will also collect this. But this, you're gonna collect it again from the right side. So you're just gonna go like that, pick it up, go another round, pick it up. You need to collect everything from the table. If that's the main course, everything from the table. Now, if you have preset dessert, fork and spoon, that will stay on the table. Also the glasses, the wine glasses, the water glasses, but everything else needs to be clean. Once again, you are bussing from the right side with the right hand, except the dishes that you serve on the left side of the guest. You are doing this with as less noise as possible. You are asking the right question. Use fine dining language. You're going clockwise around the table, and when you have to scrub the plate to make place for the next plate, you make sure that you turn your back to the table. Do it very silently, very slowly. You don't want food falling on the ground. And then you turn back and you keep collecting the plates. Now, once you're done with the bussing the table, of course, you go to the kitchen, you reload that, and there is another service procedure that is part of maintaining the cleanliness of the table, part of the bussing the tables, and it's called crumbing. Your job is not finished by cleaning the plates. Bussing the table means that you maintain the table clean. Once we clean the main course, the side dishes, the menage, and we have only the glasses left on the table, and in case you have a dessert preset, then the spoon and the fork will stay here on top. We have to come and we have to crumb the table. Crumbing the table is a service procedure that has also rules. You don't do it like that because the guest is sitting here. You go to the left side of the guest. All right? And I crumb the table for you. Yes. You do this. Then you go to the next guest clockwise. And you do the same thing. Now the table is completely clean and ready for the next meal. If they have dessert, you will bring the fork and the spoon down. If they don't have dessert, silverware already on the table, you're just gonna go get it and set it out. But that's another lesson. This is all that you need to know about bussing tables in fine dining. I hope that you will take a time to practice these little, simple, very easy steps to perform. But practice makes your life easier because once you hit the floor, you have already experienced, you know how and when to do things and to do it properly. So please take a time to practice picking up tables, saying the right words. Make sure that you use fine dining language in fine dining because those guests are used to hear fine dining language. Are you finished with your meal? It doesn't work. Are you through with your meal? Ma'am, are you through with your meal? Yes, thank you so much. Did you enjoy? Was everything prepared as promised? Yes, we enjoyed very much. Thank you so much. May I take your plate? Yes. And you take the plate and that's it. Simple, very easy, but it needs to be done with confidence and with finesse, with style, and it needs practice. So right now, start practicing. Serving plates, bussing plates, clearing the table, so you know exactly what to do once you go to the floor and you don't need to waste time and energy and sweat about what's the next service procedure. Thank you guys.
Master Fine Dining Service with the Waiters Academy training program.